man. I'm just checking the Twitter, Sport Enthusiasm, you know what I mean? And I'm also checking sportsenthusiasm at gmail.com. Fans is really getting at us, man. Anytime you want to get at us, you can holler at us.
But what you know about this plane right now, though?
Oh, Nasty Nas is a rebel to America. I know about Nasty Nas.
It's Illmatic right here. We's about to get into something, and I get cut off because I don't get too much airtime, y'all. So this is Bootleg Wayne, and I'm coming at you right here. But, and I got a pretty face too. But check me out. Illmatic, the first time I heard this joint, when the first time you heard this joint?
Yo, it's the thing about Nas, man. Nas first came with Live at the Barbecue.
Live at the Barbecue.
Main Source. He came in with crazy stuff that I think Eminem took to another level because he was talking about waving guns and nuns.
Wave automatic guns,
you know,
and nuns.
all types of stuff. You know what I mean? And then the frenzy just built from there. Then it went to halftime. We're talking about like 19 what? 91?
That was 91, 92.
Yeah.
When halftime. Zebrahead soundtrack. When he came out with that joint. So the buzz was crazy for Nas, and like by the time when it came out, it was a tape. It was a tape.
You know about the tapes? You know what the tape is? The plastic and reels.
Yeah, we had the tape. The tape we had. Man, it was like 80-85% of that tape that we had in the whole CD. When the whole CD dropped, first track was this joint. It ain't hard to tell. I remember the day I heard this track. I'm walking, going to school. I'm in school. I'm sorry. I'm walking with your boy Sheed. We're going to class. Gym class. I had to stop.
Gym class hero.
She had already heard the track. I'm up here listening to it. I'm like, let's stop and just enjoy this. Music is not like that anymore. Your boy She. Y'all need to check him out. That's my man.
Speaking to your boy She, let's go to his segment. Well, yeah, I said that.
Y'all want some more? Hey man, listen man, I got the peoples here man. Let me hit you back, alright? Alright, let me get comfortable. What's up, Billy? What's up? Gotta take the classic, you know what I'm saying? Well, it's your boy Sheed, and we back with Yeah I Said It, Sports Enthusiasm. Now listen, I ain't Johnny Cochran, I ain't no lawyer, but sometimes I just think some things should be a law. So today, that's our topic. That should be a law. Alright? No man should have to do housework on Sundays or Monday nights. That should be a law. Like, you can't have jokes about a losing team if your team lost too. That should be a law. Hey, don't call it during the game unless it's about the game. That should be a law. If you bet on the game, all debts must be paid before the winning team plays again. That should be a law. I need my money. Yo, what I hate, no touchdown celebrations for first downs. That should be a law. Hey, if you do score a touchdown, no celebrations or dances that you see on 106 in Park. That should be a law. Also part of celebrations, you cannot throw Gatorade on your coach unless you just won a championship. That should be a law. You can't have a Super Bowl or fight party unless you have a 40-inch screen or more. That should be a law. Hey, and speaking of fights, protect yourself at all times. That should be a law. Well, it's your boy Sheed. Well, yeah, I said it. Sports Enthusiasm. You can follow me on Twitter at your boy Sheed. Follow Sports Enthusiasm and Sports Enthusiasm. It's your boy. Yeah, I said it.
From Penn State, you tell me. They all say Temple's going to win. Now, no one can be clear about who's going to pull this through on the Temple team or on the PSU side, but all we know is we're big Temple fans here, despite the fact that this guy has the Penn State hat on.
It was a Christmas present. Bang, bang, pow, pow. However, I do like Penn State.
Temple
you have to respect the pop.
pull this
You got to
through.
respect the Joe pop.
That's right.
But Temple, coming off a fairly decent season, getting ready to rise up again. They got their running back and healthy, and who knows, you know what I mean? Penn State coming up with disappointing loss, could go either way. Joe does know football, but we'll see if it comes down to that. All I can say is this, Penn State coming up with disappointing loss, they're going to be pissed. And Temple coming up, they smack around Penn State today, then they start getting the national attention they've been so craving the last few years.
And again, my whole thing is the fact that all of these Penn Staters still say Temple will win, so we'll see what happens. Here, Sports Enthusiasm, keep it locked. We got it loaded for you.
Yachty box, baby.
Can't mess with Ram, man. I need a Sega Genesis or I need a Nintendo, man. Welcome back to Sports Enthusiasm. It's your man Sleep. Got bootleg Wayne killing the EPMD over there. People don't realize NWA was in that video. A lot of violence in that video.
People definitely don't realize NWA was in that video. That video was on Channel 48 back in the day, man. They only played that. They didn't even play that about 2-3 times. You caught it on jukebox way more though. I'm sorry. You caught it on jukebox a lot. I apologize.
Jukebox used to play the rough and rugged stuff, man. So let's get to the rough and rugged things. The Philadelphia Eagles, man. I'm a little confused, man, because, like, I know the line has holes in it, but our premier quarterback is hurt once again.
Yeah, he's
Michael Vick.
Mike Vick is hurt once again.
On any night, does he perform like Mike?
He performs like Mike, but the bottom line is he goes so hard, man. He goes so hard. Like
Jordan.
But he goes hard.
Jackson. Now, Jay-Z, he tried to put his little spin on that and think we ain't catch that. What's the Jay-Z line that he tried to put his spin on?
Michael Jordan, Jackson, Tyson?
Yeah, he tried to do this on Game 6. Jay tries to confuse. Jay bites a whole lot, man. You know what I mean? Jay can be funny at times, man.
But the bottom line is, though, Mike Vick goes very hard in the paint, and his offensive line does not give him the protection that they need. And the Eagles, I don't know right now. They still my squad regardless. I'm a Philly fan.
On the twist, Mike hangs in the pocket a little too much, man. He's not letting the ball go. He doesn't protect himself. He does things like he throws an interception, then he tries to spear the person he throws the interception to. He doesn't wear a mouthpiece. He wasn't doing that last season.
Gangster, man. We just gonna ride out with him regardless. I'm not riding out with Cat. We're not riding out with him.
Let's ride out with something, man. We're gonna ride out with some local talent. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do in the city of brotherly love, man. That's what we do. We like to ride out with local talent. And Mike Vick's doing his thing there, so we're gonna do our thing here, man. Sports Enthusiasm, Hilltop Day, the last installment, number 4. Came out here a couple of times trying to bring the hood back together. A lot of these guys all grew up playing together in the 80s and 90s. So this came up with the idea of how people, you know, people stay in touch with Facebook. How about you stay in touch in person? Now, this is sacred ground right here. Cole played in here, Will played in here, a lot of legends played in here, a lot of death happened here too, so that kind of split the community up. I know you want the video here.
She's a glam
she can flaunt and show that she got Gucci, Louis Vuitton. MCM styles of every kind. Mega design Alpinas. This girl, man, you gotta just see her. Sooner or later, she'll be my wife and that.
Welcome to Philadelphia, PA. We breed talent. You know what I'm saying? The Kobe Bryants, the Wilt Chamberlains, the Anthony Moores. So where you performing at, man?
I'm performing at the Laugh House, you know, Arts Garage, Helium Comedy Club, you know, any stage in Philly, I'm taking over.
So what's your, describe to the people your type of comedy? Like, I mean, is it a witty thing? Is it like an aggressive, in your face type situation?
Well, like, I'm not really kind of like these new comedians out right now. I'm not into the impersonations or the gimmicks or anything like that. Me, I'm trying to bring that old school comedy back, like Richard Pryor, Red Fox. I'm trying to take it back to like what the game used to be.
Yo, speaking of old school, let's go to your boy EJ and Philly Billy with the 700 level. You know what I mean? I don't even know what he playing. I'm supposed to do that sample, but I don't know it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you're now tuned to the #1 sports information show on the internet, the 700 level. I'm your boy Chief Rocker. This is my man Philly Billy. Bang bang pow pow! And we coming at you live with the enthusiasm of real Philadelphia sports fans from the 700 level. And as you can see, we have on the jerseys of the real gold standard in our city, the Philadelphia Phillies. But right now we're going to be talking football about the man that used to play here,
Donovan McNabb and the Vikings. What are you doing? Are you kidding me? Blowing 3 leads already? Yo, you got a team out there. You got the best running back in football. What is going on?
Is it just me or does Donovan McNabb have arms like his mother?
You
All those workouts that he does in Arizona, when is it going to? We need you, Brett Favre. Come back, Minnesota. But also in that division, Detroit is looking very, very good.
Oh my God, Matt Stafford, like I said, has arrived. Is he a beast or what?
Roar, hear him roar. The Lions roaring. Except on Thanksgiving. You can at least see the Lions except on Thanksgiving. For once this year, you may see the Lions on television besides Thanksgiving. Buffalo! Nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills.
Oh my God, Fitzpatrick, where you been hiding this magic? I cannot believe the talent coming out of there, and that's after they booted Theo, you know what I mean?
Booted him. With the boot. New England. Tom Brady set records, but Buffalo is in their butt right now. We don't know, is it going to be New England, the Jets?
I can tell you this, man, Brady's throwing a lot of TDs, but what's with all the picks? Is he having a Brett Favre moment?
I don't know.
For real? What's going on?
I don't know.
But he does have Hernandez, who might be the, I don't know, the next, what's the name I'm looking for?
He might be the next Rob Gronkowski.
Gronkowski. But I tell you, New England hasn't had a guy like that since Ben coaching. Yo, Tony G, you got a guy looking just like you coming up.
Cowboys, Tony Romo. What's up with them?
I have no idea. All I can say is this, is you know what, they started off slow, and then you get busted up, you have to get broken up to win. Jeez, I wish Vick was doing that.
Yeah, Michael Vick, man, very injury prone. Did the Eagles spend too much money for him?
We ain't having dreams for having nightmares.
Does Nnamdi Asamoah, is that Nigerian for Izell Toast Jenkins?
Whoa, he's been getting lit pretty good, and Jesus, why aren't you working in the Port Penn salad? Come on now.
Cam Newton, sure enough superstar. Carolina, the experts were wrong.
He will be a superstar. You got Steve Smith there now, but I'm telling you this much, yo. You surround him with a couple weapons, that kid is gonna go to the roof.
Look out for Green Bay, look out for Baltimore, Ray Lewis, Joe Flacco in the house. I'm still riding with the Eagles, but it doesn't look good.
Hey,
Green team looks like a nightmare right now.
Mr. Sanchez out there riding them boys over there in the Jets. Rex Ryan predicting they're going to go again, but I'll tell you this much. Defense has got to hold up. But did they get the right Camardi? Because he's looking pretty good for them, I'll tell you that.
We're breaking it down the best we can. 700 level, Chief Rocker be at ease, Philly Billy, we in the house. The dream team is now the scream team, because every time I see them, they make me want to scream!
Oakland Raiders still rolling?
Wow! But bang bang, pow pow! Same sports enthusiasm time, same channel, next week, back at you.
700 level.
Chief Rocker be at ease, EJ, on the 700 level, signing.
Yachty Fox, S.E.
Bang bang, pow pow, bang bang, pow pow,
What's the score gonna be? What's the score gonna be, huh?
21-20. 21-20 Temple, baby.
Yeah, what do you say? Yeah! What do you think? Temple's gonna win, baby, yeah! 31-30, Temple gonna win? Middleman's in for Temple. Put him down for a C note. Then again, I kind of think...
No.
Come on, smoke a fool, son. Oh, welcome to 1990. The year is 1990. Kill at Will, Ice Cube, Brand Nubian, All for One, Ep2, business as usual. Music was beautiful. And let's not forget what else came out in 1990 and trickled into 1991 for the first of 6 championships, the Air Jordan 6. And the first thing you gotta remember about these shoes, Tinker Hatfield was on the wheels of steels once again. So Tinker came in there, he gave you the clear sole once again that turns yellow, but what he brought was the 2 holes in the tongue, the rubber tongue. Now the story I got with these shoes, let me tell you something. Now we talk about the hood, you know, we don't glamorize, we talk, this is where we from, right? This shoe was advertised on my local liquor store. On the side, a huge picture of the shoe with nothing else there. No words or nothing. We sat there in amazement like, it looks like a spaceship. Because the sole was just such a different design. Now, this shoe brings back a lot of memories. Michael Jordan against Magic Johnson, cover of Sports Illustrated. You know what I'm saying? The big matchup where Mike was eventually moved from guarding Magic because he was too big and strong. They made the adjustment, put Pippen on him, and that's all she wrote. You got the right hand to the left hand off the glass. First version of the shoe came in red and white. That was a regular season. He wore these in the playoffs. But I'm going to tell y'all something. When they reissued the shoe, a lot of violations occurred with Nike and with sneaker fiends all across the world. We had problems with one thing. That. The Air Jordan logo on the back. That's the original. The Nike logo. You know what I'm saying? Mike is so blatant, he got to put his Air Jordan logo everywhere. So they made other versions. You know what I'm saying? They came out with the low cuts and variations of the shoe. But the Air Jordan 6 will always be put on the pedestal because it was the first shoe where Michael Jordan won 1 of 6 championships. So man, sneaker fiend.
In the house, DottyBox.com, Sports Enthusiasm, 97.5 FM, WRQ 900 AM, Chief Rocker, Viking Life Productions, Hurt Soul Entertainment, my man Young Brody, my man GQ, Chief Rocker B&E signing off, Hilltop's finest, Hilltop's legend, the man who sent Will Smith running, the man who everybody thinks is some kind of Islamic terrorist, but I'm really a good Catholic school kid and a product of West Philly's finest community, the Hilltop!
Told him everything he knows right here. Even though he's 4 years older, do a lot of games right here.
Don't need breaks or nothing.
No need.
I'm worried. I got my insurance card in my bag.
Yo, this track right here, I used to want to smash my head through a window on this. Man, music used to be violent.
Music used to be very violent.
Real violent.
Music was good though, man.
Kind of dumbed down now. You know what I mean?
People don't rap no more, man. It ain't about rapping no more, man. It ain't about beats. It's about making you dance. It ain't about just doing what you do. Like, it ain't about doing what you do no more, man. It hasn't been for a long time.
You know a perfect person could just describe when people need to do what they want to do?
Who can do that?
Let's go to my man, Philly Billy.
With the bang bang?
Pow! With Forget About It.
in it, Yachty Box style, here on Philly Billy, forget about it, okay? The things you all think want to say to the coaches, the managers, the players, everybody, I'm your voice here on Yachty Box Sports Enthusiasm. The things that make you think are why I make a stick. Bang, bang, pow, pow, coming at you. And hey, yo, what's with all you pretty boy boxers? Are you kidding me? Seriously? Roy Jones, Mayweather, ooh, the person boxing? Let me explain something to you. You're the champ. Okay? You ain't fighting no scrub, you're fighting the #1 contender, unless of course you're ducking somebody. The #1 contender is the man who can take your title. So you're gonna ask for 70% and then tell them that, oh, they're gonna get 30%? So what if the guy upsets you? So now you got a dude that's now champ that just smacked around a guy who's nothing and he gets 30% out of it? Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Come on now, when you're going to fight a big title fight, you want to bring it, it's 50-50. That title should have been, that's what Roy Jones should have done with B-Hop back in the day, and that's what your boy Floyd should be doing with Pacquiao. 50-50 or forget about it. You hear me? Enough of that, all right? Oh, and what's up with the Glory Boys getting all, getting all the hoopla and everything thrown their way come game time? Look at the NFL. Seriously? Yeah, Bill Belichick, I thought you were a good coach. You let your boy Welker, after all those years, take the ball down the field, 100 catches a year, taking it all the way down with 100 yards, and then you got your boy Moss in the end zone? So Welker does all the work, takes it down inside the 10, so you're first and goal. Then you throw it up and let Moss come down, and Welker's got 10 catches for 100 yards, while Moss has got, what, 3 catches for 6 yards for 3 touchdowns? Seriously? You ain't gonna let Welker get none of that glory? Just like they did with our boy from Philly who went and traveled to Pitt, Deuce Staley. Come on, y'all. Seriously, his first game, over 20 rushes, over 120 yards, and no touchdowns to speak for it? And then you got your boy Bettis, 3 rushes, 3 yards, 3 TDs. Seriously? That might make for some people on fantasy, but yo, you're gonna take that away from the boys who earned it? Are you serious? Oh, but you think about putting that other guy in, guess what? Here's what you need to be thinking. Forget about it. You understand me? Unbelievable. Makes me sick. Now, all you people out there, near, far, across a bridge, over the seas, I don't care where you are. Something bothers you? Anything about sports, something you need to put out and get heard to the public? Philly Billy's your voice. You come email in what bothers you, okay, at sportsenthusiasm@gmail.com, okay? Let me know what's bothering you so I can let the players, coaches, managers, fighters, everybody else know what you're thinking. Your man Philly Billy here signing off for another episode. Forget about it. See you same time next week. Bang, bang, pow, pow. Coming at you.
Actually, I want to pay your money when I have it. I'm sick of all these politics when it comes to paying bills. You know what? I'm not trying to hit that right now, Wayne.
You ain't trying to hit that?
Nah.
Who's trying to hit?
I'm just trying to vibe out with Tribe right now, man.
Whole nother level right here, man. A whole nother
What you
level.
think of the Tribe movie?
The Tribe movie was the best documentary I've seen in I don't know how long.
The very best. I had the bootleg, like bootleg Wayne, and I watched it in theaters.
I watched it all over. I seen it about 10 times.
You know what? I heard, my man from Zebrahead and Remy, there was a whole lot of politics going on with the whole production of that film, man.
Yeah, because Q-Tip is a perfectionist, as everybody knows, and he didn't want no BS. He wanted it to be right.
So let's go to EJ, where politics as usual. Wow. He can break the whole thing down. You know, mess in my head. What do they say?
P-O-L-T-I-C-S, politics as usual. It's your boy Chief Rocker B&E's, a.k.a. Mr. Banks, a.k.a. your probation officer, teaching, radio blasting, bearded, bald-headed MC extraordinaire. But today, I'm talking to you about politics. And the politics we're going to be talking about is the politics of money. And as you can see, on my chest and on my head, I'm representing the entity known as Mitchell & Ness. As my man Sleepy could tell you, Mitchell & Ness was a little-known sporting company in the neighborhood of Philadelphia, where most hardcore, unheterosexually challenged men, such as myself, were scared to go. We didn't know anything about hockey jerseys, old school baseball jerseys, those woolen and flannel joints that Ty Cobb and Babe Ruth and all the dudes that never had a chance to play against the black players wore back in the early 1900s. But Mitchell & Ness made a career out of supplying these jerseys, hats, and sporting goods to people all over the world. But nobody in the hip-hop community knows about it. One day, my buddy Eric Coleman, aka known as Sleepy, came around the way in a fresh, brand new, I think it was Detroit Red Wings jersey. And everybody went crazy. Where did you get that jersey from, Sleep? Me, being the type of dude that I am, I don't care where I go. I don't care what nobody says about me. I'm going to get that jersey. Whether I have to get cracked on by Liberace or not, doesn't matter. I want my jersey. So I went to Mitchell & Ness. I got the Patrick Waugh Stanley Cup goaltending Quebec Nordique jersey, 1996. Brought it back around the way. Got a St. Louis Blues Wayne Gretzky joint. Next thing I know, everybody was all on top of it. Oh, hey, where you get that jersey from? E, where you get that jersey from? That joint popping, yo. Where you get that at? Then, you know, we had a little TSS money. We started getting 6 season tickets, and we would wear a different jersey to every game.
Certainly that jersey is bound to become a hot item. Michael returns for the Wizards.
And next thing I know, it started spreading and spreading and spreading. So like the HIV virus. Oops, excuse me. But anyway, just like the HIV virus, it was uncontained, it was unpredictable, and it couldn't be stopped. Next thing you know, every drug dealer, every rapper, every wannabe fly guy had a throwback jersey. Players they didn't even know. Players they couldn't even pronounce. Sports they didn't even watch. What was going on? Mitchell & Ness made millions, thanks to people like me, Sleepy, and Big Rude. Hip-hop rules, hip-hop runs, and Mitchell & Ness is a $1 billion company to this day. And that's the politics as usual. Chief Rocker B&E's breaking down Mitchell & Ness, the throwback jersey craze. And we're back at you next week, same time, same Sports Enthusiasm channel, POLTICS as usual. It's your boy B&E's EJ, signing off. Peace!
And Billy, you can start whenever you're ready.